Welcome to York College Online Enrolment's Apprenticeships. Due to the pandemic, we are asking all our students to enrol for their college course online. You will receive an email over the next week from York College which has instructions and a link for you to follow. If you don't receive one, please check your spam folders. Please make sure you read the email fully before following the link. The email will also include the course you've been given an offer for. There are a few things you need to prepare before enrolling. You need to upload a scan or picture of your exam results, a passport-style picture of your face, a clear picture of ID proof. You will also need full employment details to hand ready to enter on the system. The online enrolment should be done on a laptop, PC or tablet. It is much harder to complete via a mobile phone. This means the upload files will also need to be saved from your phone to the computer so that you can access them. YouTube has a lot of helpful guides on how to do this. Alternatively, you could email them to yourself from your phone and open them up on the computer. When you have everything you need, click the link in the email. This will take you to a login screen. If you submitted your application online, your login will be the email address and password you set then. If you can't remember the password, there is a forgotten password option once you click login. If you did a paper application, click enroll now to enter the new details. Once you are logged in, the summary page will open. This will include a course for online enrolment apprenticeships. As you can see, the course included in the email is different to the one on screen. We will be enrolling the course on the email unless you have changed your mind. You will be given an opportunity to tell us this information later. Click Continue. The Personal Details tab holds all the information you entered as part of your application. Please can you check and update any information that has changed. Make sure that if your employment circumstances have changed, please correct that information on here now. Once you're happy that all the information is there, click Continue. As we are asking you to upload a picture of your qualifications, please ignore the Qualifications tab and click Continue. We're now on the questions page. This is where you're going to upload the files you've already prepared. So click the Choose File button, navigate to where you've saved your files, and then choose the relevant file, in this case the qualifications. And then click Attach. If you don't attach the file, the document won't get to it. Once attached, enter Y in the box, and then do the same for the other two. So choose the photo of yourself, open, attach, and choose your photo or your ID. The remaining questions are all text boxes for you to free type enter. For the parental contact, if you're 16 to 18, you must enter details in here. If you're older than 18 and want to give us an emergency contact, you can, but you have to let us know that it's an emergency contact. Otherwise, you can move on. For the employer details, you must give us all the information that you have. This means full employer details for company name, contact name, full address, email address, telephone number, and the name of the contact at the employment that you deal with. As you can see from the example, this is the kind of information we need: full postal address, email address, telephone number and mobile number if you have it, and the name of your manager. Then we need how many hours you work. The number of hours you work should be held within your contract of employment. If you can't find that, then please enter the average number of hours that you work. Some people working shifts may do more hours one week than the next, but you will usually be expected to do a set number of hours over the monthly 4-week period. Answer the remaining questions as you see fit. If you do wish to be contacted about any learning difficulties or disabilities from the Learning Support Team, please enter Y. Here is where you can make a decision about your choice. If your circumstances have changed, you can let us know this. If your circumstances haven't changed but you would like to change course from one curriculum to another, again, please enter the information as much as possible and we will try to deal with that for you. The next two questions are directly related to funding. Read the question and answer as you can. Most of the European countries are also part of the EEA, and that includes all of the UK. Most students will be able to answer yes. If you read the question and you think the answer should be no, please enter an N and then give us details about your circumstances. And that's the same for have you lived within the EEA for 3 years. Consider the EEA to be part of the European Union, so England is certainly one of those countries. Do you have a contract of employment? Yes or no? You should already know the answer to this. If you're very newly employed, you may not yet have received your contract of employment. Even if your employer says, yes, I've got it in hand, if you physically don't have one, please enter no. Otherwise, enter yes. And then finally, do you have access to broadband and a computer, tablet at home? Yes or no? You don't need to explain. We will contact you if the answer is no to try to accommodate your learning throughout this year. Once you're happy that you've answered all the questions, click continue. If there are any mandatory questions that you've missed, it will tell you about those at the top of the screen once you click continue. This is the summary page. You're almost done. All of these details are from your main page, and then there are 2 disclaimers that you do need to read and understand before clicking submit. Both of these disclaimers confirm what you are agreeing to by clicking the submit button. Once you're happy with everything, click submit your enrolment. You will then get a confirmation that your enrolment has been submitted. You should also probably receive an email confirming that the enrolment has been submitted to us. Now that your enrolment has reached your college, we will process it as quickly as possible. This may require extra information from curriculum and they may need to call you. Please note that it may be from a York telephone number of 01904 that you don't have saved in your phone. Once enrolled, the college will be working with your employer to make sure all the paperwork relating to your apprenticeship is completed. Due to the pandemic, your tutor will email you confirmation of your scheduled first day in college. The email should be received between the 31st of August and the 7th of September. Thank you for taking the time to enrol with York College, and we look forward to seeing you in September.